Yes, this is visible.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me briefly announce the agenda of the presentation. That will be the I will first give the introduction and then a brief research trend, and at last our inferences which we have drawn from various papers. So humor and hoax has always been part of human society, but with the increase in availability and accessibility of digital devices and internet, there has been a rapid growth in misinformation, which has caused damage to social harmony, peace, public general trust among public. Also, as more and more content is being available, a person may not give adequate attention to a particular news piece and may assume it to be true just by reading headline. As the customer is giving less attention, so creators are using clickbait headlines to draw the customer's attention. This has created a vicious cycle of fake news propagation. Also, NLP technologies are extending to be more generic and robust, and its use case ranges from summarization, translation to new content generation. This has also caught the attention of vested interests, which are using it for publishing fake news propaganda, machine generated propaganda. So now in this atmosphere, it has become very much necessary to develop automatic fake news detection technologies, which are more generalized and robust. Now let me give the objectives. That is to understand the research trend developing in fake news detection, to find out techniques and methodologies applied by researchers in fake news detection, and to draw various inferences hinting at their uniqueness and limitations, which will act as recommendations for our future research work. Now coming to research trend in fake news detection, it has progressed through these 5 stages. That is, first stage would be the binary classification. It simply involved classifying a news as fake or true. It does not provide fine-grained classification, but it is currently most used. But as the requirements evolved, so other techniques like multi-class classification gained popularity because rarely a news piece is completely false or true, but it involves an intermingling of fact and fiction. Now, what we have observed is while scrolling through the Google feed news, when we read a headline and we open it by reading its headline, but the content sometimes is completely unrelated to its headline. So this is a problem of stance detection, which detects relative perspective or attitude of two bodies of text and classifies it as related, unrelated, agree, disagree, discuss, etc. Now coming to the modern day threat which we are facing, that is machine generated fake news, as NLP techniques can mimic human languages and can be used to spread hoax or misinformation. But most of the news feeds lack manual labels. They are not classified as true or false. So the researchers are using supplementary information, meta information like text content, images, the public reaction to it to classify a news piece. Now, finally coming to the positive inferences which we have drawn after reviewing more than 20 papers. First, using data augmentation carefully can increase performance as it makes our model robust and it minimizes data overfitting. We do not always need to process whole article to determine its stance with headline, but a summary may also help further. It will also reduce the load. As most of the news piece lack manual labels, so autoencoders with unsupervised learning models are also proving a boon. Multi-dataset learning and fine-tuning on extended dataset should also be used, as most of the fake news detection datasets are unbalanced or small. And many researchers concluded that using hybrid models like CNN LSTM, CNN RNN help avoid overfitting and made better use of metadata. So these are some of the uniqueness of the research papers we have observed. Now coming to some of their limitations, that is
Please pay
recent news may
attention.
be
You have only 2 minutes left.
okay, no issue. Recent news may be difficult to classify as it is still developing. Mass bot generated news have made our models confused about their ability to predict. Now the news is increasingly shared in images or meme format, which cannot be detected unless image translation techniques. And as the internet is a global good, so restricting our model to one language or one English language or Hindi language may not be a good strategy. So in conclusion, we can say that the main challenges to fake news detection are its variability, contextuality, lack of balanced data sets, not employing adversarial attacks, and multilingual content. With that, I end my paper presentation, and I would like to express my gratitude to eminent panelists and organizers who have organized this conference and for allowing us to present our work. I would be obliged to receive your thoughtful suggestions and to address any query regarding our paper. Thank you, everyone.
Is there anybody who want to ask any question?
Yeah. Hi, Harshvardhan. How are you, man? So,
I'm fine. Namaste.
yeah, my